Dartmouth resident George Smith walks to his job at the Wise Road Sobeys every workday morning before 6 a.m. But on Monday, his walk was interrupted by a rough police takedown due to a case of mistaken identity. Smith says he saw Halifax regional police officers in a cruiser watching him as he walked through the Dartmouth shopping centre parking lot. By the time he reached the nearby Wendy's, he heard a police car pull up behind him and was quickly encircled by a group of officers he recalls had their guns drawn.
So the two that held the gun on me, and I believe this guy had the gun on me, get to the ground. I said, what? Get to the f***ing ground. I complied. Totally never said a word to them. Put their hands out. I reached above my head. Don't know if they were touching me at this time. I think they helped me down, pushed me down as I was going down. I did everything. Finally, they put the cuffs on me. They bent my arm, putting the cuffs on me. Grabbed my hands as I was down on the ground.
When the officers allowed Smith to sit up, they noticed he was wearing his Sobeys uniform and wasn't the suspect they were after, a car thief who had stolen a vehicle in Cole Harbour and ditched it near Brightwood Golf Course.
Because I did give all the answers they wanted. I complied 100%. There was not even a sass. I didn't say a word. And a few minutes later, he comes over, case of mistaken identity. I said, what do you mean, guys? He said, somebody stole a car.
Smith says he scraped his elbow in the incident, but due to the shock, didn't realize it until a co-worker noticed his arm was bleeding. Still reeling from the police encounter, he left work early, but returned at the usual time the next day.
I have never, ever done anything in Halifax, Dartmouth to be accused of anything or even thought of as a criminal, to be truthful. I work every day, I walk, all my friends, anyone would tell you, I walk. Quite a joker, really quite a joker, and loud and obnoxious at times, but really good person, so.
According to police he talked to after they removed the handcuffs, Smith was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But to him, he was simply in the place he is every day, on his way to work.
It was total mistreatment. And above all, I shouldn't have been. I had a little injury, it might have been a little. It should never have happened. I have never been in trouble or anything like that. So there has to be some kind of deciphering.
Smith says at the very least he'd like an explanation from Halifax Regional Police for what happened and why he received such rough handling for a case of mistaken identity. When contacted by a SaltWire reporter, police spokesman Constable John McLeod said he was looking into the incident, but was not sure he would have a response by the end of day Wednesday. With files from Ian Fairclough, I'm Stephen Cook in Halifax for the SaltWire Network.